Hi Shell Point, Lily Haunch here to tell you about an upcoming event on June 11th. Today I have Melissa Beck, who's the event executive for Alice's Table here in Southwest Florida. So Melissa, tell me a little bit about what Alice's Table is and how you guys got started.
Okay, well, Alice's Table was started by our founder, Alice Lewis, in Boston about a few years ago, 2015 actually. She did this event all around her neighborhood, basically, where she put these floral arranging classes together. We're a lifestyle brand. We basically show people how to put together these beautiful arrangements, have a lot of fun. We put them in different venues all across Southwest Florida, just to really have a good time. So it's very similar to a lot of the concepts where you're doing something and you're sipping champagne or wine. Very similar. The difference is that you wake up the next morning with a beautiful display that you can enjoy. So we like to do that. We aired on Shark Tank in January of this year, and I got started because I was watching Shark Tank. I'm a huge fan. And then when I went online and looked up a class for us here in Florida, we didn't have any in the entire state. So that just wasn't okay with me. I called Alice and had a little FaceTime meeting with her, and the next thing I know, I am now putting these classes together. So very proud of Southwest Florida. We have done an amazing job in a very short amount of time. We actually started, our first event was March the 30th, and we've had almost 5 events since then, which is pretty amazing. We have done different kinds of themes. We've got a couple more themes. We just recently did one for Mother's Day at the Links in Fort Myers. We've learned so much about the different kinds of flowers, and that's the best part. So we get to share that same kind of information and joy with others. So I enjoy it.
Good. So residents who sign up, can you do just a little bit of a walkthrough on what they can expect when they come? Do they need to bring anything? What are they going to experience?
Okay. Well, when they first walk in, we have the area set up. We have buckets and buckets of beautiful flowers that we bring fresh from the wholesaler, because we actually use a wholesaler in Punta Gorda, because we want the best quality for everyone. And then they'll get a setup similar to this with an apron, because you don't want to get your clothes dirty. And then we have clippers, and we have what we call strippers, rose strippers. And we show everyone how to use the equipment. They don't need to bring anything. We provide everything. We will go through each and every step and get a little bit of a personalized attention so that you feel comfortable with the arrangement that you're making and with the different assortments of flowers. And what's really neat about it is that each one of the flower arrangements usually has a recipe. So sometimes we'll have like a recipe card that they can take home if they want to go back and duplicate that later on. So it's easy.
Okay, so the residents who participate, will everybody have the same kind of arrangement when they walk out? But they get to display it on their coffee table the next morning and enjoy it.
Basically, everyone is going to be doing the same recipe, so we're all going to learn the same thing. But what's neat about it is that, you know, creativity is a personal preference. So at the end of my classes, what I've found to be our signature for here in Southwest Florida is that we will always have extras, because I purchase extra for that reason. And then what I like to invite the residents to do, or to my guests to do, is to go up to the flower bar. And the flower bar is basically all of the extras that we have, whether it be roses or hydrangeas or spray roses or maybe some hyperion berries. And then you get to decide, what do you feel like you want to put in your arrangement that gives it just that little bit extra. I had a guest the other day. She was actually, her daughters brought her for Mother's Day, and she ended up putting an extra 2 or 3 hydrangeas, I think, into her arrangement. She walked out with an enormous arrangement, but she was so proud and so excited about it. So that's what makes it really special.
That's so great. We're really looking forward to hosting you here. We already have a couple of sign-ups, so residents, if you are interested in coming out for this Alice's Table Flower Workshop on June 11th at 1 o'clock in the Grand Cypress, make sure you sign up at one of the concierge desks. The cost is $35 per person, and it is limited seating, so sign up today.